The year is 2033 and NK Zagreb are playing in the European Super Cup against Man Utd. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb side. I'm Cultured Left Foot and we come as Europa League champions. I nearly messed that up. You can see our stats here. Look at this. Cultured Left Foot attacking 18, defending 18, tactical 17, motivating and man management 2020, player knowledge 18, youngster knowledge 15, determination 14. Always looking good. Press conferences, lets his assistant do the talking for him. Interaction, his door is always open to his players. And I was a Sunday League footballer. I can speak quite a lot of languages. And I'm annoyed that you can't add in a club like this. You'd think the amount I've been talking up NK Zagreb in the press conferences that I do and the fact I've been here for, well, God knows how many years it is now, you'd think it would be a favoured club in there, but alas, it's not. We've signed loads of new contracts. 18 grand a week we're on now, so raking it in, according to we've just won the Europa League. Now we're starting on this screen so that I don't give anything away. We can go look at finances, and I'll give you a few seconds just quickly browse. That's not the word. Browse, I guess, they'll do. We'll browse this thing, and there'll be a couple of things that probably jump out at you. Yeah, we're not spending our wage budget totally, but we are now spending over £1 million a week in wages. Yeah, we've got 82 million in the bank. That's really good. Over here, though, if you just look, top right over there, that's actually my left. Is it top left for you, or is it top right? It must be top right. Anyway, original budget was 5.83 million. Your transfer budget is 63.835 million. Yes, it's been a strange transfer window. It's ended. We're into the season because the Croatian league starts well early. So we're top. I think we're top. We better be top. Are we top? How do I get there without giving things away? Anyway, we've changed tactic. Strange after winning the Europa League, I know. But yeah, let's go and have a look. It's just a bit weird. Well, this is what we're playing now. We're playing a 4-2-2-2, and I don't think I've seen anybody else play it on YouTube. Maybe they have, but it's working very well for us. We are first. There you go. We are first, which is good. We've played 6, 1-5, drawn 1.16. It's been very easy, as you'd expect. 2-1 winner. Oh, well, let's go and look at the results. Friendlies obviously all went very well. We won 2-0 against Istra, 2-1 against Lokomotiva, drew 0-0 with Osijek, which was really shit. Then we beat Slaven Blupo 3-1, Rudez 3-1, and Solin 2-1 as well. So yes, there's a few new names in there. Let's go and check them out. So into the transfers we go. There's no activity going on. We have 63 million to spend. We have £178,000 a week available in the budget if needs be. Yeah, here we go. So behind my head it says total spent 29 million, total in 78 million. Now, I mean, this one, most of it's come from Franco Souza, who we knew was moving to Juventus anyway. A very good player, but he's gone, so get over it. And then DJ Como we knew was leaving, and then a few other people have left. This guy left, he had a bit of potential, but meh, he was never going to play for us. Dreven moved to Olympia, Atanov moved to Toronto, remember this guy, Ring Strandberg, who I bought him from Norway, bought him for 600k, sold him for 25k profit. He's gone to Dynamo Moscow. He's doing okay for them there. Mark Thompson is a surprise one, yes. Yeah, he's gone, 20 million to West Ham. He was kicking up a bit of a fuss. So we sold him 20 million. We made like what, £11 million profit. He had 4 absolutely amazing seasons for us. Never really hit the heights last year. Only scoring 1 goal. The year before that he scored 16. So yeah, well, he's gone to West Ham, and it is a little bit upsetting, but it's not the end of the world. Who else? We've got loads of loans going out, as you'd expect. 5 million, Miguel Baena, the left back we bought in from Madrid. Yeah, for 3 million. He had half a season here. Did pretty well. Moved him on to Real Sociedad. Who else we got? Bojan, the right back. He's gone 1.5 million, or right winger, right back, to Spartak Moscow, so we've made a little bit of a profit on him after he didn't really feature last season, or this season, or much last season, to be honest, after he broke his leg. We've cashed in on him. Roberto Gonzalez has moved from about £15 million in total when they end up paying it all. he was a wonder kid, and the new tactic means there's no real place for him on our team. Happy to make the profit. He was very good last season, but I just couldn't see him playing for us and fitting in. So there. Oh, and Luis Torres has moved on loan to Malaga because, well, if he gets sent off for them, it'll mean I won't lose my rag. But yeah, we loaned him, we bought him in for 5 million. Chances are we're going to sell him at the end of this season. So who knows? But the ins, it's not a very big list, but the squad size we have is absolutely huge now. So yeah, let's go through the ins and see what you guys make of it. So first up, Guilherme, 37k, rising to potentially 275k. And then we've immediately sent him out on loan. But good potential. Looks like he could be pretty useful. Italian striker, 18 years old. Excuse me, got the hiccups. Next up, Amaral, bought in for 15 million. Wonder kid, holding midfielder / centre midfielder / centre back as well. 6'4", so I am very tempted to play him at centre back because he's got all the stats to do it, and he's 6'4". So yes, very tempted to play him at centre back. Then we've bought in Maxime Simon on loan from Torino, Belgian. He's a guy I've been tracking for absolutely ages. I tried to buy him then when he moved to Leipzig, which didn't have the 22 million they wanted. They've then sold him to Torino for 45 million, who have loaned him out to us after he had a pretty successful season. So I didn't quite understand that, but we've got him in on loan in an attacking midfield role, which is great. Ulysses Reina has joined from FC Porto. Again, another central midfielder or holding midfielder if we decide to play with one. Very good stats, like the way he plays, like the look of him. He's part of the reason we could let Thompson go. We bought this guy in for a free and got 20 million for Thompson. So yeah, happy with that. And obviously he's got a good track record for performing for Porto. They bought him for 27 million much earlier on in the save. But yeah, I think he'll do well. Already scored 2 goals for us as well, which is a good start. Next up, Gabriel Munoz from Tottenham. Really wanted this guy. So happy he agreed to move to us on a free transfer. And then he went and broke his foot. He's gone and broken his foot. He's out for 3 months. They paid 28.5 million for him like 3 seasons ago. We've got him in on a free. He started okay, 5 appearances, no goals, no assists, but 6.72. I'm just quite looking forward to seeing him play, to be honest. Never really given the chance at Tottenham. Loaned out to Inter, then Espanyol. He got a lot of game time at Espanyol, 14 assists, 7 goals in 37 games. So I'm hoping he can bring that sort of form to us, which would be good. Then you're starting to get the idea of why we're changing the formation, because I then brought in another attacking midfielder on a free. Dorian Lechtala came in. Now this guy's stats look very good. His performances haven't really matched the stats. He didn't do too bad in Frosinone, but I just thought, stats like that, we've got to give him a go. But if you can't really do it in the Croatian league against the shit that we play against, you're not going to be hanging around very long. But we might get a little bit of cash for him. He's here on a 3-year contract. We'll see. He's got some really good little player traits. But yeah, his attributes look really good. And I was like, I just feel like we've got to give him a go. So he's in. Next up, we've brought in Dario Vidovic on loan from Rennes. He's another one that I thought, a holding midfielder, central midfielder, centre back, good for a homegrown player because he's Croatian. Gives us another option in the Champions League. And he's got some very good stats. He hasn't really played that much. He's played 2 games, both at centre back, and he scored 1 goal. So he's okay. He's looking all right. He was more of a homegrown boost, which is good. Then we've the next 3 signings are all bought in because I assumed we were going to lose people in these positions. So I now have 4 goalkeepers at the club, one of which is Rory Cousins, who isn't too bad. That's a running theme for all the goalkeepers. He isn't too bad. On a 700k from Everton. He was in the Championship last year, didn't do too well, but he's like our 3rd choice goalkeeper. Yeah. Then we bought in Shane McQuillan, because I thought we were going to lose Tosic at left back, and I thought, oh, this guy's, he's got crossing and dribbling as a regen, and he can play at full back, and he can tackle a little bit, and he doesn't look too bad, and we'll get him on a free and just see how he does. And then we didn't lose Tosic. He was more than happy to stay at the club and reject every single offer that when I rejected offers for Tosic, he didn't moan, and I was like, okay, fair enough. And then I was like, Oyozin is 100% moving. Tottenham want him. They've been bidding. I've rejected it. He's got pissed off. Tottenham are definitely going to come back in. I'm definitely going to have to accept it. And of course they didn't. And now the transfer window's shut. And I have 4 goalkeepers at the club because we've bought in Alberto Cabrera from Real Madrid, who's pretty damn good. Yes, he's very similar to Oyarzin. He's 6'5", and we've bought him in for like 1.7 million. And I don't know. Wow, he's not going to get much game time because Oyarzin's still here. So then we've bought in Vicario, good old Vicario, joining on loan again. It happened as I thought it would. Valencia said they wouldn't renew the loan, then they took him back, and then they put him on the transfer list straight away. So we've loaned him in yet again. He's not started very well, but he'll pick the pace up. He was just so good when we bought him in last season. He got a bit of a big injury, which is why he missed a load of games, but that doesn't really matter. And then we've bought in another centre-back, Mirko Stojic, because I thought Leonardo was going to be sold, and that didn't happen either. So Mirko Stojic, Croatian, again, good for the homegrown nationality, 11 million, bought him in, just really solid. 6'1", great, good jump and reach, great pace, strength, agility, balance, acceleration, bravery, anticipation, concentration, positioning, marking, tackling. Heading's a bit low, but I'm not too fussed about that. But yeah, I'm happy. 11 million's a lot of money, but I think he's very good. He's Croatia's starting centre-back, and yeah, he's good. He's fine. We've put in Jerry. Jerry's back. Jerry the striker, 28 years old now. He scored under me for Brazil before. Well, it was actually when he was at Leverkusen as well. But we've brought him in on loan from Bayer Leverkusen. Very happy to get him in. We're playing with 2 strikers now, so he's more than likely going to be one of them. His first appearance was as a sub. Didn't really have much time to affect the game. But yeah, I'm happy that he's back, and here he is. And is his contract running out? Oh no, he's got a long-term contract, but yeah, we'll see how he does. But I'm very happy to have him in. And then the last one is a youngster called Jiri Pavelka, which is weird because my wife works for a company called Pavelka, and their owner is a guy called Jesse Pavelka, and I was on the phone to her because she's back in the UK. I was on the phone to her as we were signing this guy, and I was like, "Oh, you'd never guess what? My assistant manager's just found this scout. Has just gone and scouted a guy called Pavelka." She was like, "Oh, is he Czech Republic?" I was like, "Yeah, he is." And she was like, "Oh, my director's Czech Republic." Shit story. I mean, it's the way you tell him, innit? It's the way you tell him. But yeah, he's in. Good little youngster. Good bit of potential. Didn't cost us too much money. 425k. He had 4 goals in 4 games in the second division in the Czech Republic on a 7.43. So, you know. You take a risk sometimes on these things, but yeah, they're the ins, they're the outs. Let me know what you think. We've got quite a big squad now. We do have quite a big squad, and it's a concern because I don't like to have a big squad, but also I don't really mind. We've got so much strength in depth now, and I think we need that going for the Champions League, and maybe the Europa League again. But yeah, we'll have to see. We've got quite a few people unhappy. Lek Jax was the main one. A lot of them are annoyed with me about it because I left out Lek Jazz. So I'm just going to say I can only apologise. Yeah, they all love it. So that was very productive. Right, that should sort out something. So yeah, there's a lot of support for him at the moment. Yeah, the problem we've got is because this is why I've tried to bring in Croatian players, because it's making our European squads really difficult to sort out. As you can see, 4 goalkeepers. Because where we don't have enough homegrown players, and I've got such a big squad, you can only register 25 players or 28 or whatever it is players, and yeah, I can't register everyone, so people get annoyed when I don't register them, and it's a bit of a shitter. But we've been drawn in the Champions League as well. We were first seeds because we won the Europa League. We got drawn with Schalke, Porto and Feyenoord, and I'm fully expecting us to finish top of that group, in all honesty. I really am. But yeah, we're playing well. So let's go and have a little look at the squad again, just to show you the makeup of it. So 4 goalkeepers. Pablo Oyarzin still here, is still the first choice, will do very well. We're trying to get 35 million for him, but Tottenham weren't biting. Cabrera is his backup, we've already looked at him. Rory Cousins is then the third choice, we've already looked at him. And Kalicia is the homegrown youngster who's pretty shit and is our 4th choice, but we're not selling him. Still got Veslanovic, he's still the club captain, he's still here, but more than likely won't be getting a new contract when his is up in 2035. Bacoli's still here, backup centre back, can play left back as well. Lek Jax, who's unhappy, is our starting / backup right back. I haven't decided who I'm going to start over him and Jefferson Douglas. I think Douglas may just edge it, to be honest, with the extra physical abilities he's got. Stojic as the centre-back is still here. Benkovic is still here as well. Keep him around for the homegrown. Leonardo was the guy I thought was going to move. There were some big bids for him, but no one went to the 40 million that I wanted. Oder's still here. Vidovic. Tosic is still here at left-back. I thought he was going to be sold, but again, nobody wanted to pay the 60 million buyout clause he's got in his contract, so there's no reason to sell him. Ignacio Fernandez, nearly sold him on, but decided against it to keep him here. Arey is the new guy. Guillen's still here, might be moving him on. He got pissed off that he wasn't in the Champions League squad. Amaral we've looked at. Mateus Garcia is absolutely brilliant still. I mean, 9 million is such a bargain for this guy. He's going to be ridiculously good. Absolutely ridiculously good. He's just going to be incredible. Simone we've looked at. Lekstad we've looked at. Milanovic is still here. He's a homegrown talent, so yeah, we're keeping him around for a little bit longer. Jerry we've looked at. Vicario we've looked at. Robson Fagundes. Oh, this guy is something special. 5 goals in 6 games this season already. 13.5 million we paid for him last year. He's just got he's flourishing from having a strike partner. Absolutely flourishing. He is loving it having a strike partner up there with him. Simunovic is still here again, keeping him around homegrown. Not too bad actually. 30 years old. No interest in him. Happy to have him at the club and keep him here until he retires probably. Nikola Tesla, getting to a stage where I'm happy to cash in on him. He's still a good player to have in the squad. 1.3 million we paid. Not impressing too much this season or last season. We'll see what happens. We've looked at Manoz. Adel Julien. Now, this is a player that we bought into the club quite a long time ago. What's that, like 7 seasons ago? 6-7 seasons ago? And he's only just making his first appearances in Croatian football. 4 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's just good. He just looks like he's got something about him. This is his season. He's got to do it this season, or he's going to be sold. But he got a new contract last year. He was running out. I didn't want to lose him on a free. So, he had a pretty decent season in Liga for a struggling JCO team. So I gave him a new contract on the back of that loan, and I thought I'd give him a chance this season. And he's basically competing with Ratinho, who's now going to be moving up front and not playing out on the wing, who looks very, very good. And Gurana, who's seeing his place come under a bit of threat, to be honest, at the moment. Did okay, not impressing this season, but again, most of his appearances have been from the bench. But the issue we have with today's game is that there are international games going on at the moment, so we're going to have to play probably Rory Cousins in goal, which is a little bit annoying, but he'll get his debut against Man United. We'll start Douglas at right back. Hasn't played this season. He's been away with internationals and a little bit injured, so he can come in and play. Centre backs will stick with Leonardo and Oder like we normally do. And left back will have to be Bacoli wherever he is, because we don't have Tosic. He's out for today. Oh, we could now. Let's play Shane McQuillan. We brought you in to be a left back, so let's give you a game. In the middle, then we'll play Arena and we'll play Garcia in there. Will we? We'll play Garcia. Got to play Garcia. We'll actually start Fernandez in there against Man United. In fact, is it? That's his old club, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We got him on a free from Man United, yeah. We'll start Fernandez in there. In the attacking midfield spots, we will start with Simone and Vicario in there. And then up front, we'll go with Fagundes, and we will give Ratinho a start up front because he's due a start. Let's see what he can do. I think, do you want to be an advanced forward as well? You do. I think we have to play you as the complete forward though, yeah. So we'll go that way around. That's going to be the starting team. We get loads of subs, which is great for the Super Cup. Goalkeeper, we'll put Bacoli, we'll put Lekjaks on there, we'll put Stojic, we'll put Vidovic, we'll put Amaral, we'll put Urina, we'll put Milanovic, we'll put Jerry, we'll go Gurana, we'll go Julien, and we will pop Lechtala on the bench as well. So that's our team. Let's get into it. Lots of people lacking in match fitness. Stojic needs a number. You can be the number 14. There you go. We'll submit the numbers. The teams are warming up, and I'm looking forward to getting into the game and showing you the Super Cup. I'm expecting us to get absolutely battered, but then again, they should really be affected by the international duty as well, unless it's only South American teams. How is he not Mexico's first choice goalkeeper? And if he is, how do Mexico not have a game of football? They don't have a game of... Yeah, 6th of the 9th. Yeah, they've got a game. So who's... Humberto Flores. Liverpool. Liverpool have got Mexico's first. Why have Mexico got so many good bloody goalkeepers? Wow, okay. I didn't realise Mexico were a country of incredible goalkeepers. I'll let you off. They've got quite a strong team by the looks of things. They have one guy that isn't a regen. Josh... no, they don't have a strong team because... No, they have been affected by call-ups. Okay, right. Let's go and give them a game. Come on then. The only thing I didn't check was that our thingamabobs are the right way around. And if you don't know what a thingamabob is, you're missing out. Vicario passing 15. Where's creativity gone? Where's creativity? Vision 19. That's quite good. I swear creativity existed. Does it not exist anymore? Maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe I'm being a bit of a numpty. Simon passing. Yeah, let's put you as the moving forward one. You can be the playmaker. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Come on then. Leonardo takes the captain's armband. I can rely on him to set the tone, even though he wanted to move. Focusing on what we can do rather than what they can do. Pause this because we've been flying through the games behind the scenes. Extended replays, replay events, goals. And let's get into it. Start attacking, try and take the game to them. What this does is it basically allows us to keep the ball in the middle of the park, which is where most of our players. The overlapping fullbacks allow the team to push forward as Garcia picks up that ball well. He goes up the line into Ratinho. Pemberton gets it away. Garcia picks it up into Simon. Look, it just gives us so many options. Fernandez picks it up. He fancied a shot against his former club, but it's well blocked. And we've had the first shot of the game, which I'm quite happy about. So yeah, I mean they've got a full squad out, so they must have called some people up from the under-21s. But it would be nice to win the European Super Cup, wouldn't it? It would be very nice to win the European Super Cup and have a second European trophy. It would be very nice. We've got a history if it goes down to penalties as well. As McQuillan takes the throw, Garcia. McQuillan again, back to Garcia. Fernandez is on the edge, back to Garcia again. Fernandez, Garcia. There's a lot of space out left. Vicario, Simon, Fagundes. It's just those little bits of passing. Proper tiki-taka. We play through the middle as Garcia swings the ball in. Jefferson Douglas over the bar. I might have to just change his name to Jeff. That's happening. That is happening right now. Set nickname Jeff. Welcome to the club, Jeff. Corner in. Garcia. Ball at the back post. Jeff. Jeff. That shouldn't be so funny. Let's demand a bit more from them as we go to Walker. Lays it back. Long ball. And O'Dare brings it down. With Leonardo, I'm tempted, if we get a deal, because I'm Brazil manager, I'm tempted to put a clause in there that says, oh my god, Jeff Ratinho pounces. Jeff with an assist that was very strange. Clearly a cross. But he just sort of, is he shooting? I mean, that's a terrible cross if he's crossing it. Off the bar, and Ratinho's there on hand to poke home, and maybe he should be playing up front more often. But yes, Leonardo. So I'm Brazil manager, and if we get a decent offer, I'm going to try. We've hit the bar again. I'm going to try and put in a cheeky, after one international appearance, you owe us £10 million, and see if they bite, see if they chomp on that, and try and get that. Try and get that in, because I'm Brazil manager, so I can just put him in one of the squads and bring him on for one game. It's really not fun. We've already qualified for the World Cup as well. Jeff at the back post can't win that one. O'Dare keeps it alive. Back to Leonardo. Into Simon. That's cleared away. We've left them loads of space for Bans Erdogan, who fires past Cousins. And that's 1-1. And that's what they can do to you. Baris Erdogan. Wow, he's really good. 94. We say he's rated at. Wow. 97 million. Holy shit. That's incredible. Simone here, it's just Walker just got back, hoofed it up. I don't know why we weren't marking him, but we just thought, I mean, for someone that's worth 97 million, don't worry about him. Don't just let him go. It's fine, he'll miss. And obviously, he didn't. But yes, so he has picked up a yellow card though. There he is again over a free kick. Pemberton puts his head up past the back post. Yes, let's close old £97 million man down quite a lot. McQuillan to Garcia. Great ball out to Jeff. Jeff, ball in. Fagundes, it's an OG. Burton's put it in, I think. Yeah, Jim Burton, the right back, has put it in his own net. Fagundes in there causing all sorts of trouble. But this formation allows us to do this. Like, look how close. I should have gone backwards there. But the two centre midfielders and the two attacking midfielders clump so close together that it draws loads of the opposition midfielders in. Like, it draws all four of these midfielders into the middle, leaving so much space for the overlap. It works brilliantly. Vicario, Garcia, Nestorenko with a good interception. Oh, he's Rob Simon's in! Maxim Simon, second goal of the season. He's been struggling to impress in this new formation and coming in on loan, but he scored a goal in the Super Cup, and we find ourselves 3-1 up. Nestorenko here, back past McCragan, just with a really, really poor touch, and Simon, or Maxim Simone, I think it would be, because Maxim Simon, you wouldn't call him Simon if you're Belgian, would you? It would be Simone, I think. But yeah, lovely stuff. We're 3-1 up in the Super Cup as Servitilla comes forward, and it's looking for Erdogan again. Back to Richmond, ball in towards the back post. Servitilla's there, and it's a penalty. What? McQuillan gave away a penalty, and Erdogan is missed. Cousins with the save. Get in there. Third choice goalkeeper. Lovely stuff. Yeah, really good. I mean, he's gone from Millwall to the European Super Cup against Man United, which is quite impressive, to be honest. But yeah, we find ourselves 3-1 up against the might of Man United. Or is it going to be 3-2? It's 3-2. Marcelo Wood has just scored. Who's Marcelo Wood? Yeah. He's not very good. He's really not very good. But it was obviously Ballis Endigan. I mean, he's just totally free. Let's just not bother marking him, hey? 3-2 on the stroke of half-time. Not the best time to concede. But other than giving away the penalty, it's not been too bad, to be honest. Yeah, I'm happy. I am happy. I'm so happy that I'm going to take McQuillan off and bring on Boccoli, because McQuillan is pretty shit. He'll be a fine backup left back for the league. It's just in the big games and against good opposition we can't really play him, as we're trying to get the ball back there. But yeah, I'm interested. Let me know down below, what do you think of all the transfers, the formation change? I know it's a risk changing formation after we've dominated so much, but there's just a dearth of wingers that we could bring in, really. So, Maxim Simon with a good effort, but just past the post. And as everyone's ears recovered from the Europa League final, because I made quite a lot of loud noises. McCragan back to Stifuentes, back to McCragan again. These two just playing their own little game here. Good ball out to Burton on the right hand side, scorer of the unfortunate own goal. Dogan is tackled by Leonardo really well. Out to Jeff. Jeff over the top looking for Ratinho. Ratinho lays it in. It falls to nobody, and they're on the counter attack. Erdogan tries to put a cross and it's blocked. What happened there? That definitely looked like it was going to be a goal or / a penalty. Okay, let's demand a bit more. Could take Fagundes off and bring on Jerry. I'm tempted to do that. He could do with a bit of a confidence booster. Fernandez is having a poor game against his old club. We'll take him off in a minute and bring on one of the new central midfielders. As that comes in, it clears to Wood. Lots of space out wide. He finds Burton into Servitilla. In it goes. Leonardo with a good header. Fernandez, Garcia up to Ratinho. Ratinho's impressed me in this game. Burton's off. See you later. Cheerio. Andy Burton scoring an own goal and getting a red card is not very good. Let's bring on Urina for Fernandez in the middle. And see you later, Burton. Yes, an own goal and a red card. That is Jonathan Woodgate levels of performance. Garcia into Urena. He shoots from range and Cifuentes turns it over the bar. Yeah, Ignacio Fernandez will find his game time a little bit more limited, I think, this season. He's not a first starter. This is he's bouncing around. The Jeff with a good tackle twice. The midfield that are in the two in midfield at the moment, Urena and Garcia, are our two starting midfielders. They're the best central midfielders we have, as Richmond has the ball out wide. Walker into Erdogan. His cross / pass is blocked, and Jeff picks it up into Garcia to Vicario. Good ball out to the left to Boccoli. Boccoli comes forward. Lovely ball over the top to Ratinho. Ratinho squares it, and Simon can't get there. Jeff picks up the clearance. Back to Urena. It's a penalty. Vicario is going to take it. Will he miss? The same end as the first penalty in the first half. Vicario sticks it in the corner. What a penalty that is. 4-2. His first goal of the season back in Zagreb colours. And yes, a lovely, lovely penalty. Wearing the number 93 shirt. So Yep, we're milking it for all it's worth, that money, because you have to pay extra to get 2 numbers. So 20 minutes to go. Let's bring Jerry on up front for Fagundes, and we'll swap you 2 over like that. Although Ratinho's playing very well on that side, actually. Let's leave him out there. And we'll go for that 3rd sub. I think you only get 3 subs in this game. I can't really remember. I just knew... Is it his debut? Oh my god, it's his debut. It's his competitive debut for Man United, and he scored an own goal and got a red card. It is Jonathan Woodgate. Oh, you poor fella. Poor fella, Jay Burton. I don't know why I said Andy Burton before. Who's Andy Burton? Does anyone know anyone called Andy Burton? Cousins out to Jeff. Jeff comes forward with it. Lots of space to run into. Up to Jerry. Jerry holds on to the ball, goes backwards. Leonardo. Over to O'Dare. Look at us moving the ball around. It's brilliant. Bacoli comes forward. Out to Jeff. Fullback to fullback. He gets into the box and Nesterenko clears it away after a good tackle by the fullback. And 10 minutes to go. 4-2 up. We're playing very, very well. We'll give them some praise as we pick this one up. Jeff on the ball. Look at all the space out left for Bacoli. There it is. Bacoli comes forward with it. Beats his man. Puts a cross in. Jerry's there. He sends it past the post. Jerry, come on, son. I've brought you in. We're paying 30% of your wages, which is nothing. In this day and age. 23 shots we've had. 10 on target isn't the best, but we're absolutely battering Man United. I know it's not their first team, but we are playing very well. Garcia with a ball in, nobody's there. Walker head away and Simon picks it up, or Simone. Vicario, Bacoli, Arena, out to Simone again. Ball into the back post. Jerry can't get there. Jeff keeps it alive. Back to Garcia. Ball in. Vicario, Simon, Simone, Simon, whatever you want to call. I might just call him Simon. We need a nickname for Maxim Simone. What shall I call him? Garcia. I could call him MS, but that's a little bit harsh on people that actually have MS. Yeah, we're going to win. We're going to get our 2nd European trophy in consecutive episodes. How cool is that? That's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I know it's not their first team, but I'm so excited. Garcia with a hit. He's got a wonderful free kick on him as well. He scored quite a few free kicks in pre-season. Cifuentes just goes long to absolutely no one. Jeff will take his time and gives the ball out to Bacoli. And there it is! There it is, another European trophy in the bag. We've gone from none to 2 in the space of a pre-season, pretty much. The end of the season and the start of the next. So, passionately, that was very special. Well done, boys. Well done, lads. All you new boys that came in as well, you've done really, really well. Absolutely brilliant stuff. 4-2 win in a very entertaining Super Cup final. We lift the Super Cup. It's good. It's very good. Pep Guardiola's manager of Man United. Amazing. We get 4 million for winning the Super Cup. Cousins makes his debut, as did McQuillan. Cousins definitely fared better than McQuillan. I think that's quite easy to say. So, yeah, he's got good stats. They're not too bad, his stats. He's just that he's not a winger. Yeah, okay, go to that. Ratinho ends his goal drought, which is great. Left foot praised by Zagreb supporters. Jeff on form. Yes, Jeff. Good old Jeff. And Mercadal was there looking at Leonardo. Well, if you want him, make a bid and, you know, we might be able to come to an arrangement. I've got plenty of centre-backs in reserve now. So there we go. A good win, another trophy. It's just really good, isn't it? It's just going really, really well at the moment. And I don't know. Is this our year? Is this the year we win the Champions League? And then that would be the end of the save, because that's what we got. That's the aim, innit? Win the Champions League, and we'll see what happens after that. But I don't know. I don't think we'll do it this year. We've still got a lot of building up to do. We've got the Croatian league up 2 places in the league rankings, which is really good. Lots of bigger names and more money is being spent in Croatia. The TV rights has gone up from like 4 million to 7 million a year for each club. So there's a bit more money floating around now in Croatia. So it is interesting to see what's going to happen. But we're going to leave it there. That's 2 European trophies in the bag. The big one, old Big Ears, is still waiting to be won. But thank you so much for watching. It's a pleasure doing these videos, and I'm glad to be real back doing this every day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Cheers.